I was born in 1974. Before 1974, my father was born in an era that was called the Industrial Age, the Industrial Revolution. If you have to make money and you have to be a millionaire, a billionaire, you need to be involved in the industrial economy. You need to have a factory. Then, shortly before I was born in 1970, a particular era came, and that era was called the service economy. At this time, something else was introduced. For you to make money and for you to add value, for you to be relevant, you needed to participate in that economy. And what's the economy? You need to own a bank. You need to work in the bank. You need to offer services. The skills that you have was very, very important at that time. And shortly before I finished secondary school, which was somewhere around 1990, something else started. It was called the Internet Age. It was called the Internet Revolution. But I was in secondary school, and I schooled somewhere in Plateau State, in a remote village called Shandam Local Government. I knew nothing about it. My father knew nothing about it. The first time I got an email was sometime around 1999, before 2000. Then it was called the Information Age Economy. And the Information Age Economy is this. You get information from the internet. Then you utilize those information and you apply it to whatever you're doing. Information Age. Then I opened my business in 2006. In 2006, the internet was buzzing, website. But I never also could incorporate that in my business because I had no understanding. So I started Beyond Clothing by doing things the traditional way. And so when it came to marketing, my only understanding about marketing at that time was the traditional way, carry your clothes, go to Port Harcourt, knock on doors, give to security people, talk to people that you meet. Hey, I'm a fashion designer, I'm a tailor, I make clothes. Can I make for you? That was the only way I understood how to do business. Then God now gave me wisdom. I started using Flex, and all of that. I'll go to area, I'll put posters of my business and what we do around our area, shopping center, different areas. Then we now started doing billboards, adverts, and all of that. And then we're growing. But let me tell you the difference here. From when I opened Beyond Clothing, 2006, to the end of 2018, 12 years had passed. 12 years we grew in snail's speed. For 12 years we were in one location, 32 Market Road, in one flat. 12 good years. It was discouraging. It was painful. It was not something that I could relate with in terms of my ambition. I became friends with another guy who was also doing very well in the fashion industry, and he was making so much from the internet, from social media. And I said, guys, show me now. Show me what's happening. And he said, look, this is how it works. First of all, you have to find out what is called business manager. You need to go to Facebook. You need to find out how the algorithm works. You need to learn how business manager works. What did I do? I stopped. Just like Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 10 told us, sharpen the edge of your axe. And I started learning. And sometime around the end of 2018, we put out our first advert on Facebook. Guys, look at what happened. First advert went on. 2 weeks thereafter, I shut down the advert. You know why? We couldn't cope. The demand was exponential. 1 year after we started using social media to grow our business, we grew from 1 flat, 2 flat, 3 flats, 4 flats, all occupied. I think 3 years after we started marketing, we built our own factory and we moved to our own space. I continued the same trajectory. But what I want to tell you about social media marketing and using digital technology or operating in the digital economy is that things are always changing. Every month, every day, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, things are changing. So you must continue to learn. When we were advertising on Facebook and social media years ago, what we were doing was transactionary. Our system and medium of communication on social media was transactional. People are no longer interested in you selling to them directly, asking them to come and buy. You will get less traffic. People are more interested in a transformational relationship now. And what is a transformational relationship? Educate, inspire, and transform my life. That's what I'm interested in. Then maybe I will buy from you. But guess what? All of those efforts will lead you to become a master in your industry, and we get much more results now than we used to get. People will trust you. I need all of us to tell ourselves, Everything that I do today, it's called content. We live in a content economy, and therefore we must also make ourselves relevant in the content economy.